Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. It's the Bills and the Jets. To another NFL broadcast here at Javin Sports. The 2-2 Bills, the 3-1 Jets, AFC East showdown. Evil Dead has the Jets -9. Anthony Lambeau's 4-1, 100 all-purpose yards. We'll find out. The Bills will get the ball first. We're underway. Fielded by Taylor at the 7-yard line. Matt Taylor brings it out to the 29-yard line. Matt Taylor in his 11th year out of Kentucky. First down, Buffalo. Buffalo led by their starting quarterback, Daniel Manning, in his 11th year out of Purdue. Manning spent 10 years with Detroit. Detroit let him go, even though he won the Super Bowl with Detroit 2 seasons ago. Detroit let him go. The Bills needed a quarterback. They picked him up. First and 10 Bills from the 29-yard line. Just underway. On a nice day here in East Rutherford. About 63 at kickoff. 4 receivers set wide. Manning in the shotgun. Manning drops back. Throws down the middle. Incomplete. It was knocked down by Stephon Ball, the linebacker, number 56, in his second year out of Wake Forest. The Bills offense, Madison, Harper, Bearden, Evans, and Hayes up front. And then it's Welsh, Jordan, Cook, Scott, and Taylor. It'll be second and 10 for the Bills at the Jet 20, or at their own 29-yard line. Another Manning brother. No, this is no relation. No relation. Second and 10 from the 29-yard line. Manning throws, gets it out to Taylor, and Matt Taylor all the way out to the 47-yard line. An 18-yard gain by Matt Taylor, the 11th year receiver out of Kentucky. It's his cousin. Okay. All right, we'll put him in the family tree. Why not? The son of Archie Manning's brother. There you go. First and 10 Bills. Opening drive of the game. Buffalo out to their own 47-yard line. The Bills come in at 2-2. The Jets at 3-1. On first down, Manning to Cook, and Jerry Cook goes nowhere. He's going to lose 3 yards. Stephon Ball and number 92, Fred Cook, on the tackle. A loss of 3 yards. It'll be second and 13. Actually, that was more Stephon Ball than anybody else. Number 56, the linebacker. The Jets are one of the youngest teams in the league when you look at the rosters. I mean, they have a lot of players 4 years and under. Manning in the shotgun on second and 13. Manning back. Throws downfield to Scott. And David Scott, the tight end, in his 4th year out of Texas, out to the Jet 45-yard line. That's a gain of 11 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. Dean Floyd, the 2nd-year safety out of Wake Forest, on the tackle. Good crowd tonight. We had a good crowd for the first game. We got a good crowd here that's carried over. I appreciate it. 3rd and 2 from the 45. Manning to Cook around the outside, and Cook goes nowhere. In fact, Cook is going to lose 3 yards. James Augustus, the third-year defensive back out of Mississippi State, makes the tackle. It'll be 4th down, and Buffalo's opening drive comes to a halt. And they'll have to punt. Thomas Sears, the much-traveled Thomas Sears, into punt. Gets the punt away. Aiming for the sideline. Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That was a 23-yard punt. Not his best effort. Starting quarterback Tom Allen for the Jets in his second year out of Army. He led the Jets to the AFC East title last season. Unfortunately for the Jets, they lost in the divisional round to the Raiders. The Jets had home field advantage too, and they lost in the opening round of the playoffs. 1st and 10 for the Jets at their own 25. We're scoreless. 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Mallon to Lambos, his first carry, and Lambos out to the 29-yard line, a gain of 4 yards. Let's take a look at the Jet offense. Up front, Price, Sullivan, Manson, Foster, and Hall. And then it's Brian Bailey, Lambos, Barber, and Simmons. Anthony Lambos in his 4th year out of Coastal Carolina. Spent 3 years with the Vikings. And he was traded to the Jets. He was unhappy in Minnesota. He wanted a trade. On 2nd and 6. Mallon drops back. Throws downfield. It's caught by Bryan at the 39-yard line. Joshua Bryan, the 5th-year receiver out of Hawaii. A 10-yard gain. First down, Jets. Lambos is fun to watch. Hardy is right about that. Joshua Bryan, one of the better receivers in the league, makes the catch for the Jet first down. The Jets, I think the Jets are even better this season than last season, to be honest with you. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon back. Throws to Lambos. Lambos gets 3 yards out to the 42-yard line. Let's take a look at the Bills' defense. They play a 4-3. Seals, McAllister, Cousins, and Harris up front. Linebackers, Banks, Henderson, and McFarland. And the secondary for the Bills, House, Miller, Drain, and Anderson. Yeah, that's part of the reason Evil did. That's a big reason right there. But they also drafted well during the offseason. 2nd and 7 from the 42-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon hands off to Lambos. Not much. Lambos 2 yards. Out to the 44-yard line. Marcus House on the tackle, number 23, in his 5th year out of Texas. That'll bring up 3rd and 5. Probably the best trade in franchise history. Real life and my sim season combined, probably. When was the last time you heard anybody say the Jets and drafted well in the same sentence? 3rd and 5 from the 44-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Mallon in the gun. Mallon back. Throws outside to Barber. And Mike Barber is not going to get the first down. He's stopped in his tracks by Marcus House. It'll bring up 4th and 3. 1971. Isn't that when they got Riggins? It'll be 4th down. So the Bills had to punt on their opening drive. And the Jets are going to have to punt on theirs. Mike Barber, the 7th-year tight end out of Minnesota, could not get the first down. It'll be 4th and 3. Cody Meyer will come out in his 7th year out of North Dakota State. Meyer gets the punt away. Nice punt, and that's going to go out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Actually, that was just a 30-yard punt. First down, Buffalo at their own 25-yard line. We will see, Hardy. We will see. The Jets notoriously in real life, they just find a way to muck it up. First and 10 from the 25-yard line for the Bills in a scoreless ball game. That's what I thought, Riggins in 71. He turned out pretty well. Manning in the shotgun for Buffalo. Manning fakes the handoff inside, and he gets sacked back at the 20-yard line. On the sack, Nick Vaughn, the second-year defensive end out of Virginia. A loss of 5 yards. It'll be second and 15. Yeah, Riggins went on to win a Super Bowl for the Redskins. Riggins ended up being the workhorse for the Redskins back in the day. Second and 15 for the Bills at their own 20-yard line. It's got Taylor in motion. Manning draws back, throws underneath to Taylor. And Matt Taylor just gets 2 yards. It'll be third and 13. Here's the Jets defense. They play a 3-4. Cook, Washington, and Vaughn up front. The linebackers are Belton, Saunders, Deacon, and Ball. And the secondary for the Jets, Sample, Floyd, Presley, and Augustus. Third and 13 for Buffalo at their own 22-yard line. I still love the Bills in those red helmets. I just do. They're Super Bowl era helmets. I love them. Third and 13 from the 22-yard line. Manning in the shotgun. Manning back. Throws down the middle. It's nearly picked off. The Jets secondary doing a job. James Tarverson in his third year out of Texas Christian. It'll be fourth down. The Bills are going to have to punt. I know we talk about Lambos, but I think where the Jets really shored up their defense was in the secondary during the offseason. Tarverson, a big part of that. Thomas Sears back to punt. Gets the punt away. And this will be fielded by Stanley at the 18-yard line. Alonzo Stanley brings it out to the 26-yard line. Alonzo Stanley, who they picked up from the 49ers during the offseason. In his 10th year out of Texas Tech. So Mallon comes back out. We're still scoreless with 2:29 left to play in the first quarter. The Jets' second possession of the game. They'll start from their own 26-yard line. It's shaping up that way. The Jets will catch fire here in a second. You watch. They always do. Mallon. Pump fakes. Mallon looking, throws downfield. See what I see? See what I mean? What did I say? Stanley, touchdown. Jets. When I'm right, I'm right. 74 yards. I told you the Jets will crank it up here in a second. And sure enough, Alonzo Stanley, 74 yards for the touchdown. Boy, was that Nostradamus on me or what? I feel like Tony Romo now, predicting plays. So the Jets take a 6-0 lead on a 74-yard strike. I mean, Alonzo Stanley was wide open behind the secondary. Alicio Tolentino for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. The Jets lead at 7-0. 2:20 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey, Week 5, here at Jammin' Sports. The 2-2 Bills, the 3-1 Jets. The Jets' only loss so far this season is to Miami, and that's a game they really should have won, in my opinion. The Jets had 2 turnovers in the fourth quarter, though. That cost them the win. The Jets led that game in the third quarter, if you remember. But those turnovers cost them. They'll get Miami again later in the season. So the Jets will kick off up 7-0. Alicio Tolentino, in his third year out of Tennessee, will kick off. The guy I got from FIFA. There's the kick. Fielded by Taylor at the 7-yard line over the 25. And Matt Taylor out to the 31-yard line. First down, Bills. 2:16. We're still in the first quarter. 2:16 left in the first. Jets up 7-0. Jets trying to put the pressure on the Dolphins. The Dolphins play the Bears later this week. In fact, that Dolphin-Bears game is the Sunday night game. They're both 3-1. That's the only game this week where you have 2 teams that are 3-1. So I made it the Sunday night game. First and 10 from the 31-yard line. Manning, 3-step drop. Throws underneath to Welsh. And Welsh gets out to the 48-yard line, a gain of 17 yards. Adam Welsh, the 6th-year receiver out of Ohio State. First down, Bills. 2 minutes and counting here in the first quarter. Yeah, the Dolphins play at Chicago. That's going to be a tough game for Miami. The Bears are 3-1, the defending Super Bowl champions. Under 2 minutes left now in the first quarter. Manning in the shotgun. Manning to Jerry Cook. And Cook goes nowhere. The Jets defense just stifling the Bills here in the first quarter. Coming up to make the tackle, number 20, James Tarverson. We've called his number before. A loss of a yard to be 2nd and 11. Jerry Cook, the 2nd-year back out of Ohio. The Ohio Bobcat. How do the Bills look when it comes to the age? They're a young team also, not as young as the Jets, but they're pretty much overall young as well, Buffalo. 2nd and 11, Manning to Cook. Cook around the outside gets hammered by Augustus. A 1-yard gain will be 3rd and 10 as James Augustus comes up, the 3rd-year defensive back out of Mississippi State. Davis says, tie both teams. Davis is hoping for a tie, but we don't have ties anymore. 3rd and 10. Manning back. Throws downfield. It's caught by Welsh down to the Jet 30-yard line. A 28-yard gain. First down, Buffalo. Adam Welsh making the catch. Buffalo in Jet territory now. The Jets lead at 7-0. It's so violent. Davis has made it well known his disdain for anybody in the AFC East. He also includes Denver in that batch. First and 10 from the 30-yard line. 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bills trying to tie up the ball game. Manning hands off to Cook. And Cook gets out to about the 28, but a flag is down. We'll sort this one out.
Holding offense.
Holding on Buffalo, Antonio Harper, the left guard.
Still first down.
It'll be 1st and 19. That happened a yard downfield. So it'll be 1st and 19 back at the 39-yard line. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Jets up 7-0. A 74-yard touchdown pass to Alonzo Stanley. On 1st and 19, Manning hands off to Jerry Cook. Cook escapes a tackle and gets out to the 33-yard line. And that'll be it for the first quarter. Jets up 7-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to MetLife Stadium, brought to you by Snickers, the official candy bar of Evil Dead. Except no substitute. We go to the second quarter here at MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey, Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports. The Jets lead the Bills 7-0 as we start the second quarter. It'll be 2nd and 13 for the Bills at the Jet 33-yard line. He's just mad the Jets beat the Patriots last week. That's probably part of it. On 2nd and 13, Manning in the shotgun. Manning back. Throws down the middle to Welsh. And Adam Welsh down to the 21-yard line. That'll be a gain of 12 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. They got most of it back. Pretty sure he was mad way before that. Oh. You guys are merciless. 3rd and 1 from the 21-yard line. Manning to Cook, and Jerry Cook does not get the first down. He's stacked up by Cameron Saunders and number 94, Nick Bong. It'll be 4th and 1 for the Bills. And this will be a 38-yard field goal attempt coming up to get Buffalo on the board. Oh, they stuffed him good. This is why I think the Jets are much better this season. Their defense. The defense is much better this year. On 4th down, Terry Vanders. This will be from 38 yards. The kick is up. Looks good. Is good. So the Bills get on the board, but the Jets still lead at 7-3 with 7 minutes left here in the first half. Oh yeah, Vaughn is outstanding. I thought Jets player was hurt. Which one? I haven't seen an injury yet today. 7 minutes left in the first half. Man, hit him harder. Davis. Vanders will kick off for the Bills. Still a lot of time left here in the first half. There's the kickoff. Fielded by Alonzo Stanley at the 4-yard line. And he brings it out to the 29. That's where the Jets will have it 1st and 10 with 6:56 left in the first half, leading 7-3. We'll have one game for you tomorrow, but we'll be on late. It'll be about 10:30 Eastern time tomorrow. Then we'll have a doubleheader on Tuesday. Tomorrow night, just to let you know, it'll be Indianapolis at Pittsburgh. That'll be about 10:30 Eastern. JG's in the house. Good to see you, JG. 1st and 10 Jets. Mallon, 3-step drop, throws, and it's nearly picked off. Incomplete. Broken up by Shane Conlon, the linebacker in his 12th year out of Penn State. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. JG, our military man's in the house. Good to see you, JG. I got JG, Sports Davis, Hardy in the house, Evil Dead, Misty's here. Whole gang is here today. 2nd and 10. Mallon in the shotgun. 4 receivers set wide. Mallon hands off to Lambos. Not much. Lambos out to the 31-yard line. Just a gain of 1. The Bills have shut him down, but the thing is, though, they've not really used Lambos a whole lot. That's only his 3rd carry of the day. He only has 8 yards. 3rd and 9 from the 31-yard line. Just got back from Taiwan. Mallon in the shotgun. Simmons in motion. Mallon fakes the handoff. Looks downfield, throws deep. He's got a man, Bryan. Bryan is so clutch. Out to the 47-yard line. Joshua Bryan. A 22-yard gain. First down, Jets. Jets. All right. Well, I thank you for keeping all of us safe there, JG. We thank you for your service. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Jets. Well, now I've seen an injury. 1st and 10 for the Jets. I think we are in an injury timeout, aren't we? With 6:17 left to play. Here in the first half. I didn't see who got injured, but there's an injury timeout. 5 receivers wide, empty backfield on first down. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon drops back. Mallon throws outside, incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. McAllister got injured. Okay, thank you for that. Brian McAllister, the defensive tackle for the Bills, got injured in his 3rd year out of USC. 2nd and 10 from the 47-yard line of Buffalo. 4 receivers set wide. Mallon pitches to Lambos around the outside. Lambos just can't get anything going. John Henderson, the linebacker, makes the tackle for Buffalo. It's a 1-yard loss. Henderson in his 4th year out of Penn State. Penn State, of course, linebacker U. They cranked them out big time. A loss of a yard. Lambos only has 7 yards rushing today. He's got 4 yards receiving also. 3rd and 11 from the 49-yard line. Big 3rd down for the Jets. 4 receivers set wide. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon back. Mallon's got all sorts of time. Needs to get rid of it. And he throws it away. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. The Jets are going to have to punt. Well, this one is kind of settling into another defensive game. Cody Meyer will come in to punt for the Jets with 5:39 remaining in the half. Gets the punt away off the side of his foot, out of bounds at the 19-yard line. That was a 32-yard punt. Buffalo will take over at their own 19. Jets up 7-3 with 5:35 left here in the first half. The Jets are currently tied with Miami for first place in the AFC East at 3-1. The Bills are 1 game back at 2-2. First and 10 from the 19-yard line. Daniel Manning in the shotgun with a back on either side. Manning back, throws incomplete. They'll bring up 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock with 5:32 left. On 2nd and 10 from the 19-yard line. Manning hands off to Jerry Cook, and Cook is nailed for a 2-yard loss by Stephon Ball. Ball's been everywhere, the 2nd-year linebacker out of Wake Forest. And that'll bring up 3rd and 12 for the Bills. Neither team's running game has done really anything. I think both teams have less than 20 yards total rushing yards. 3rd and 12 from the 17-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Manning in the shotgun. Manning drops back. Manning looking, throws deep downfield. Incomplete. It'll be 4th and 12. The Bills are at -1. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that. I knew neither team was doing very well rushing. I just didn't know exactly what the stats were. Thomas Sears back to punt. Gets the punt away. Fielded by Stanley at the 36. Brings it across midfield to the 48-yard line. Alonzo Stanley, the former 49er. Tom Allen comes out. I think Stanley's been a great addition to the Jets. So the Jets will get the ball at the Buffalo 48-yard line. 4:51 left in the first half. Just a 7-3 lead for the Jets. They can make it a 2-possession game if they get a touchdown. On 1st and 10, Mallon fakes the handoff. Throws down the middle. It's caught by Bryan all the way down to the 27-yard line. A 21-yard gain by Joshua Bryan, the 5th-year receiver out of Hawaii. Dwight Drain, the former Eagle, makes the tackle for Buffalo. Drain in his 9th year out of South Florida. Spent 8 years with Philadelphia. They let him go. Buffalo picked him up. 4.5 minutes left here in the first half. Good crowd here tonight. I appreciate it so much. On 1st and 10 from the 27. Mallon to Bailey this time. Cordell Bailey. A flag is down as Bailey gets to about the 20-yard line. And I think this one's coming back. Holding on the Jets. On Kevin Foster, the right guard.
Still first down.
That happened a yard downfield. It'll be 1st and 19 back to the 35. Yeah, Mallon's been throwing some dead-on passes today. 1st and 19 from the 35-yard line. Reminds me of another number 12 the Jets used to have. Mallon to Lambos this time, and Lambos still can't get anything going. No gain. He's stuck at 7 yards rushing. On the tackle, number 98 for the Bills. That's Tay Cousins, the rookie out of Florida State. It'll be 2nd and 19 back at the 35-yard line. 3:45 and counting. 3 receivers to the near side. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon pump fakes. Steps up, throws, and it's nearly picked off. Benjamin Clay knocked it away. Mike Barber, the tight end, the intended receiver. Benjamin Clay in his 7th year out of UCLA. That'll stop the clock with 3:35 left. It'll be 3rd and 19 for the Jets. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon draws back. Mallon looking, throws. He's got a man, incomplete. Benjamin Clay knocks it away again. And that'll bring up 4th down. This will be a 52-yard attempt by Eligio Tolentino. Let's see if they bring him out. It would put the Jets back up by 7. They're going to try it from 52 yards. The 3rd-year kicker out of Tennessee. There's the snap. Kick is up. And he nailed it. Tolentino from 52 yards. And the Jets take a 10-3 lead. Give him a bonus. 3:26 left to play. Here in the first half, live from MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports. The Jets lead it by 7, 10-3. A 52-yard field goal by Eligio Tolentino. And now Buffalo's going to get the ball back. Plenty of time. 3:26 still on the clock here in the first half. Tolentino kicks off. Marcus House will down at the end zone. 1st and 10 Bills from the 25-yard line. Has any team not won a game yet? Well, we only have one undefeated team left. That's the Saints. Let me take a look. The Saints are 4-0. They're the only undefeated. Atlanta's 0-4. The Falcons are the only team without a win. The Falcons are 0-4. I just looked at my standings. You can toggle down, if you're watching on a laptop or a computer, just toggle down. The schedule and standings are down there. Manning in the shotgun on first down. Cook goes out as a receiver. Manning drops back, throws underneath, is caught by David Scott, the tight end. And Scott out to the 39-yard line, a gain of 14 yards, and a Buffalo first down. The fourth-year tight end out of Texas. So Buffalo, if they can get a touchdown, they can tie this game up before halftime. First and 10 from the 39. Under 3 minutes left here in the half. Manning to Cook around the outside, and Jerry Cook, he's got the corner down the sideline, all the way down to the Jet 41-yard line. That's a 20-yard gain by Jerry Cook. First down, Buffalo. In the Jet territory, he gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 2:52 left to play. That is the longest running play of the game by either team, 20 yards. The Jets did kick off first, yes. So the Jets will get the ball in the second half first. That's right. 2:52 left to play here in the first half. Bills come out in the offset eye. Manning hands off to Jerry Cook, a draw play up the middle, and Cook down to the 30-yard line, a gain of 11. Another Buffalo first down. So the Buffalo running game has finally got going. On the tackle, James Tarverson for the Jets, but it's an 11-yard gain and another Buffalo first down. 2-minute warning will be here shortly. Clock is running, 2:20 and counting. First and 10 Bills from the Jet 30-yard line. Manning in the shotgun, 4 receivers wide. Manning back, throws underneath to Franklin, down to the 21-yard line. That's Dave Franklin. A 9-yard gain. It'll be second and 1, and that's the 2-minute warning. Jets up 10-3 here at Javits Sports. Welcome back to MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Week 5 here at Javits Sports. The 3-1 Jets, the 2-2 Bills. JG's in Baghdad. Thank him once again for his service. Second and 1 from the 21-yard line. Bills trying to tie the game up. Manning in the shotgun on second down, back to throw. Manning steps up, throws towards the end zone. It's almost picked off. Oh, he should have had it. Johnny Sample, number 24, knocks it away. Sample in his 12th year out of Pittsburgh. The intended receiver was Adam Welsh. It was underthrown. And Sample's going to be dreaming about that one. Going to be 3rd and 1 at the 21-yard line. Big third down for the Bills. Manning in the shotgun. Manning drops back, throws underneath to Cook, and Cook can't hold on. He's blown up by Cameron Saunders, the linebacker, in his 4th year out of Florida International. Going to be 4th and 1. Nice defensive play by Saunders. So Buffalo's going to have to settle for a field goal. Terry Vanders comes out. This will be a 38-yard attempt. That was a major hit. Kick is up, and it's good. The Bills have made it a 10-6 game. The Jets still lead it by 4 with 1:46 left. Here in the first half, the Jets still have 3 timeouts. AFC East matchup early on in the season here, week 5. Let's check out who they play next week while we have an opportunity. Let's take a look at the schedule here. The Jets will be at the Chargers next week, as we'll have the kickoff. Fielded by Stanley at the 4-yard line over the 20-25, and Stanley brings it out to the 29-yard line. So the Jets will be at the Chargers next week, and Buffalo next week will be at the Ravens. A rematch with the Ravens. They lost to the Ravens 2 weeks ago. Actually, they lost to the Ravens last week. So it's a quick turnaround to play the Ravens again. That was that overtime game the Ravens won. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Mallon in the shotgun. Lambos in motion as a receiver. Mallon draws back. Mallon throws to Barber, the tight end. He gets turned around, and Barber ends up with no gain. Actually, a loss of a yard. On the tackle, Tay Cousins, the rookie out of Florida State. It'll be 2nd and 11. 1:28 left in the half. Sometimes you get turned around and you lose what direction you're in. A 1:25 and counting. Here in the first half. Jets come out on 2nd and 11. Empty backfield for Mallon. 5 receivers wide. Mallon takes the snap. Throws underneath the Barber. He can't hold on. That was blown up by Marcus House, number 23. McAllister back in the game for the Bills, number 91. It'll be 3rd and 11. You don't want to give the ball back to Buffalo. There's still time. In the offset eye on 3rd and 11. Mallon to Bailey, Cordell Bailey, and Bailey not much, out to the 30-yard line, a gain of a yard. It'll be 4th and 10. Not a good series for the Jets as Buffalo takes a timeout. And Buffalo's going to have around a minute left with 2 timeouts as the Jets are forced to punt. Cody Meyer will come in. You've given Buffalo another opportunity to score before halftime. Jets lead it 10-6. Meyer gets the punt away. Fielded by Taylor at the 20-yard line over the 30, 35, and Matt Taylor brings it out to the 38-yard line. 56 seconds left. Here in the first half as Daniel Manning comes back out, the 11th year quarterback out of Purdue. Remember, he won a Super Bowl with the Lions 2 seasons ago. It shocked me when the Lions let him go. The Lions drafted a new quarterback, though, with Taylor Lane Dickerson. First and 10 for the Bills at the 38-yard line. Manning in the shotgun. Manning back. And I don't know what that was. He tried to set up a screen. The Jets disrupted that. It'll be 2nd and 10. And that'll stop the clock with 54 seconds left in the half. On 2nd and 10 from the 38, 4 receivers wide. Manning in the shotgun. Manning back. Manning throws to the near side to Welsh. He gets nailed immediately by Augustus. The Bills take a timeout. They only have 1 left with 49 seconds left. A gain of 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 7. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll have one game for you. It'll be a little bit later on, though. It'll be 10:30 Eastern. I have a previous engagement early tomorrow night, then I'll be back. We've got the Indianapolis Colts at the Pittsburgh Steelers tomorrow night at 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 on the West Coast. 3rd and 7 for the Bills. 4 receivers set wide. Manning in the shotgun. Manning drops back, throws outside, and it's broken up, incomplete. Cameron Saunders knocked it away along with Tarverson. It'll be 4th down, and the Bills are going to have to punt. Very nearly intercepted. Saunders tipped it to Tarverson, and Tarverson couldn't come up with it. David Scott, the intended receiver. No, they lost. Basketball season's now over. We start up baseball here in a couple of days. Sears gets the punt away. Stanley from the 17-yard line brings it back to the 27. Our high school basketball broadcast season's over. We start high school baseball and softball a week from tomorrow. So I get to shift gears. So the Jets still have 36 seconds and 3 timeouts, starting at their own 27-yard line. We know the Jets can air it deep. They have a 74-yard touchdown already. On 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line, Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon back. Throws deep. And it's broken up this time. Benjamin Clay knocks it away. Intended for Alonzo Stanley. It'll be 2nd and 10, 31 seconds left. Benjamin Clay, a really good defensive back for Buffalo. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line. 31 seconds left in the half. 4 receivers set wide. Mallon to Lambos this time, and Lambos, again, not much, no gain. It'll be 3rd and 10. The Bills have shut him down. That time tackled by number 93, Dante Harris, the 4th-year defensive end out of Baylor. And I think they're just going to go to halftime. Nobody taking a timeout. We've reached halftime. Now one more play, Bailey. All right, now we go to halftime. Your halftime score, the Jets 10, the Bills 6, here at Jammin' Sports. Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports. We're getting ready to start the second half. Our AFC East battle. The Jets and the Bills. The Jets lead it by a score of 10-6 as we start the third quarter. The Jets come in at 3-1. The Bills at 2-2. The Jets will get the ball first to start the second half. Terry Vanders will kick off for Buffalo. Jets up by 4. A very defensive first half, except for that one long touchdown. There's the kick. Fielded by Lambos at the 5, returning kicks. Lambos, they're doing anything to get him involved, out to the 30-yard line. And that's where the Jets will have it 1st and 10. Lambos doesn't suck. It's just the Bills' defense is keying on him. It's kind of like when they used to play Michael Jordan. We're going to shut him down, so everybody else, it'll be up to you to beat us. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Traded him. Oh, my goodness. Jets come out in the offset eye on 1st and 10. Mallon hands off to Lambos around the outside, and Lambos finally gets positive yardage out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll bring up 2nd and 2. Dwight Train made the tackle, number 24, for the Bills. It'll bring up 2nd and 2 for the Jets. Here's where Lambos gets warmed up now. He's going to have a big second half. You watch. On 2nd and 2 from the 38-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Mallon hands off to Lambos up the middle, and Lambos out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 9. 1st down Jets. He's up to 24 yards. Lambos. If I read that right. Yep, 24 yards. Coming up on 7 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 Jets at their own 47-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon to Bailey this time. Cordell Bailey. And Bailey gets 2 yards to the 49-yard line. Bailey in his 2nd year out of San Diego State. Evan Quinn, the defensive end, made the tackle in his 6th year out of Illinois. Now they say just a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Jets. Jets come out. They lead 10-6. Mallon to Bailey again, and Bailey, no gain. Well, now they say a gain of 1. It'll be 3rd and 8. Making the tackle, Marcus Banks, the former Steeler, in his 12th year out of Michigan. 3rd and 8 for the Jets at their own 49-yard line. 5 receivers set wide. Mallon, empty backfield, takes the snap. Mallon looking, throws downfield, is caught by Simmons. And Simmons all the way down to the 39-yard line. A gain of 12 yards. James Simmons, the rookie out of LSU. 1st down Jets into Buffalo territory. Making the tackle, Henderson and Whitlock for the Bills. Mark Whitlock, also out of LSU. 1st and 10 for the Jets at the Buffalo 39. Mallon, draw play to Lambos. Lambos breaks free. Lambos all the way down to the 23-yard line. A 16-yard run by Anthony Lambos. Another Jet 1st down. Now, what did I say? Lambos is going to have a much bigger second half. Sometimes it takes Lambos a while to warm up, but once he does, watch out. First and 10 for the Jets at the Buffalo 23-yard line. 5:10 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Jets up 10-6 in the I formation. Mallon, play action looking. Good protection. It breaks down. He gets sacked at the 29-yard line. Coming in to make the sack, number 93, Dante Harris, the 4th year defensive end out of Baylor. It'll be 2nd and 16. You got to get rid of it. You can't take a sack. Mallon played so well during his rookie year last season, we forget he's still a young quarterback. 4th 4:45 and counting. Here in the third quarter, 2nd and 16 for the Jets at the Buffalo 29. 4 receivers set wide. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon, inside handoff to Bailey around the outside. Bailey's got the corner. Bailey inside the 10, out of bounds at the 6-yard line. A 23-yard gain by Cordell Bailey. It'll be 1st and goal for the Jets at the 6-yard line. Cordell Bailey. Wow, nice run. The Jets have a nice 1-2 punch with Lambos and Bailey. 4:27 left to play here in the third quarter. 1st and goal for the Jets at the Buffalo 6. Jets come out in the I formation. Mallon to Bailey again, and Bailey gets 4 yards down to the 2-yard line. On the tackle that time, Michael Miller, the 3rd-year safety out of Florida State. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 2. 4 minutes left to play here in the third. Jets trying to punch this in, take a 2-score lead. Mallon on 2nd down, looks to the end zone, throws underneath, out of bounds. Stanley was well out of bounds. And that'll bring up 3rd and goal. That'll stop the clock. 3:48 left here in the third. If you settle for a field goal, it keeps it a 1-score game. Big 3rd down right here. They spread the receivers wide. Mallon in the gun. Mallon hands off to Lambos, and that goes nowhere. They lose 2 yards. It'll be 4th and goal. Carillon made the tackle, number 95. Chris Carillon in his 8th year out of Oregon State. So the Jets are going to have to settle for 3. Alicio Tolentino will come out. This will be a 21-yard attempt. It'll put the Jets up by 7. There's the snap, kick is up, and it's good. Jets lead at 13-6. 3:18 left to play here in the third quarter. No, the girls lost last night. Their season's over. Our basketball season's over on the radio. And they lost in overtime. That was the really sad part. They took this team to overtime. But then the other team won by 7. So no state tournament for us. But they almost got there. They had a successful season. So the Jets lead at 13-6 with 3:18 left. Tolentino in the third quarter. Tolentino will kick off. Fielded by House. He'll down at the end zone. Buffalo will have it 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. The Bills have played the Jets tough today. No mistaking that. And the Bills are still only down by a touchdown. .318 left to play here in the third. Let's see if Buffalo can tie it up. The Jets defense, though, has played really, really well. On 1st and 10, Manning from the 25. Will take the snap, drops back, throws outside to Young. He gets 2 yards out to the 27-yard line. Jason Young, the 2nd-year tight end out of Delaware. What is Delaware? The Blue Hens? I think I got that right. University of Delaware. 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. .310 and counting. Manning in the shotgun. Manning hands off to Jerry Cook, and Cook makes his way out to the 33-yard line. That'll be a gain of 6 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. Making the tackle, number 91, for the Jets, David Cooper, the second-year defensive tackle out of Rice. 2:45 and counting here in the third. Big third down for the Bills in the I formation. Manning pitches to Cook outside, and he's got the first down as he gets 6 yards out to the 39-yard line. Jerry Cook in his second year out of Ohio. First down, Buffalo. Keeps their drive going. Cameron Saunders and number 58, Stephon Belton, on the tackle for the Jets. All right, Hardy, we'll see you later, man. First and 10 from the 39-yard line. Manning in the shotgun, 4 receivers wide. Scott in motion. Manning fakes the handoff. Throws downfield. It's caught by Welsh down the sideline. Adam Welsh, a big gain all the way down to the Jet 7-yard line. That's a 54-yard gain to Adam Welsh all the way down to the Jet 7-yard line. Buffalo now threatening to tie the game up. Adam Welsh in his 6th year out of Ohio State. First and goal, Bills. They can tie it up with a touchdown. The Jets will let them hang around. On paper, the Jets are much better, but they let them hang around. 1:55 remaining here in the third quarter. First and goal from the 7-yard line. Manning drops back to throw. Rolls out, in trouble, being chased. He gets sacked. A big sack. Back to the 22-yard line. A loss of 15 yards. On the sack, number 92, Fred Cook. In his 16th year out of Alabama A&M. They picked him up from the Colts during the offseason. The oldest player on the Jet team, Fred Cook. And that's a 15-yard sack. It'll be second and goal back at the 22-yard line. 1:25 remaining here in the third quarter. Clock is running. 4 receivers wide on second and goal. Manning hands off to Cook, and Cook makes his way inside the 20, 4 yards to the 18-yard line. It'll be third and goal. And once again, Fred Cook makes the tackle. 1 minute left here in the third quarter. Jets up 7, 13-6. 4 receivers spread wide. Manning in the shotgun. Manning draws back. Manning throws. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 18-yard touchdown catch by Matt Taylor. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying it up. Matt Taylor, in his 11th year out of Kentucky, 18 yards on the touchdown catch. And we're about to have a tie ball game. The Bills are hanging with the Jets this afternoon. Now Terry Vanders for the extra point. There's the snap, kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 13 with 44 seconds left here in the third quarter, live from MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey, Week 5 here at Javits Sports. The 3-1 Jets, the 2-2 Bills. If the Bills win, the Jets and the Bills will be tied at 3-2. The Bills can get right back in the AFC East race with a win. The Dolphins sit at 3-1, and they've got a tough game against the Bears later this week. And the Patriots, they beat the Buccaneers earlier tonight. The Patriots would just be one game back at 2-3. Vanders will kick off for Buffalo. Fielded by Stanley at the 4-yard line over the 20, 25. Alonzo Stanley brings it out to the 29-yard line. So the Jets, with 40 seconds left in the third quarter, will take over at their own 29 in a tie ball game. If you missed the earlier game, New England held on to beat Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers are no longer undefeated. The only undefeated team left now is New Orleans. They play the Rams later this week. The Saints are 4-0. On 1st and 10, Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon hands off to Lambos. And Lambos gets a yard out to the 30-yard line. John Henderson on the tackle, number 50 for the Bills. 25 seconds left in the quarter. Be 2nd and 9 at 30-yard line. In the I formation. Mallon to Lambos, and Lambos goes down for a 3-yard loss. And that will do it for the third quarter. We're tied at 13 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Week 5, the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets were tied at 13 as we start the fourth quarter. It'll be 3rd and 12 for the Jets at their own 27-yard line. Big third down for the Jets. The Bills have never led, but the Bills have just tied it up moments ago. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon back. Mallon steps up. Throws downfield. Incomplete. The Jets are going to have to punt. Buffalo's going to have a chance now to take the lead for the first time. Cody Meyer back to punt for the Jets. Meyer gets the punt away. This will be fielded by Taylor at the 30-yard line, and Taylor brings it out to the 41. It's a 14-yard return. First down, Buffalo. Plenty of time, 7:46 left on the clock. Adam Welsh has had a big game, 108 yards receiving. Buffalo, pretty good field position at their own 41-yard line in a tie ball game. With a veteran quarterback who has won a Super Bowl, Daniel Manning. On 1st and 10. It's got Taylor in motion. Manning drops back, throws underneath, incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock with 7:44 left. I've noticed whenever they go to a cut scene and you're really close up shots at these players, that's when you really see that the graphics on 19 are better. 2nd and 10 from the 41-yard line. Manning to Cook. Jerry Cook reverses direction around the corner, and he gets out to the Jet 49-yard line. A gain of 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. The Bills are now in Jet territory. Todd Presley on the tackle, number 40. In his 8th year out of UCLA, the free safety. But the Bills have it 1st and 10 at the Jet 49. We're tied at 13. The Bills have never led. Manning drops back. Throws outside. It's caught by Welsh. Out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 6. Now the Bills started the season 2-0 with wins against the Redskins and Broncos, but they've lost 2 straight. To the Dolphins, and I forget who they lost to last week. On 2nd and 6, Manning to Cook, and Cook to the 43-yard line, a gain of 2. They lost to the Ravens last week. A gain of 2 yards by Jerry Cook. It'll be 3rd and 4 at the 43-yard line. So a big 3rd down for the Bills. They're not in field goal range yet. 4 receivers spread wide. Manning in the gun. Manning drops back, throws to the near side to Welsh, and he's tackled immediately. Does he have the first down? No. Coming up to make the tackle, Dean Floyd, the 2nd-year safety out of Wake Forest, keeps the Bills from getting a first down. A fine tackle by Floyd. This would be a 56-yard field goal attempt. They're going to try it. Terry Vanders from 56 to give the Bills the lead. The kick is up, and that's nowhere close. That was short and to the left. We remain tied at 13. And now the Jets will take over at their own 46-yard line. The Jets are going to have great field position now. We're tied at 13. 6:01 remaining. There's Malin's stats on the day. So the Jets will take over at their own 46. Still plenty of time. The Jets come out. Malin in the shotgun. 4 receivers set wide. Malin, inside handoff to Lambos. Lambos gets a yard out to the 47-yard line. Make it 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. John Henderson, the linebacker, on the tackle. 5:45 and counting here in the 4th quarter. We could have overtime. You never know. Malin in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide. Malin draws back. Throws downfield. Wide open. Simmons. James Simmons all the way down to the 25-yard line. The rookie out of LSU. 28 yards and a Jet first down. And now the Jets are in field goal range. I mean, he was wide open in the middle of the field. Somebody blew a coverage there. I could have gained 25 yards on that one. First down Jets at the Buffalo 25. Clock is running, 5:10 and counting. Jets come out. Malin drops back. Throws toward the end zone. It's caught by Barber. Touchdown. No, he didn't hold on. I thought he held on. It was broken up by John Henderson. Oh, I thought Mike Barber had it. Incomplete. Henderson broke it up at the last second. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side. Malin in the gun. Malin drops back. Steps up. Throws. Gets it out to Simmons. Inside the 5, down to the 4-yard line. A 21-yard gain by James Simmons. On the catch, it'll be 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. On the tackle, Michael Miller. But it's still a 21-yard gain, a Jet first down. 1st and goal at the 4. .435 and counting. Can the Jets punch this in? On 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Mallon, three-step drop, looks inside, throws, wide open, Hayes, touchdown, Jets. J.T. Hayes, the fifth-year receiver out of Fresno State. He has yet to catch a pass today until right now. A 4-yard touchdown catch for the Jets, and they take a 19-13 lead. The Jets actually had two receivers in the same spot. They still managed to catch it for the touchdown. And now Eligio Tolentino will come on for the extra point to make it a 7-point game again. The kick is up, and it's good. Jets lead it 20-13 with 4:19 remaining. Here in the fourth quarter, live from MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey, Week 5, here at Chapman Sports. This has turned into a really good game. It's gone back and forth. And now the Jets are back up by 7. Even though Lambos only has 40-some-odd yards rushing, the Jets are still winning 20-13. Tolentino will kick off. Fielded by Taylor at the 7-yard line over the 20, 25, 30. And Matt Taylor nearly broke it as he gets out to the 36-yard line. So the Bills, not bad on the field position. They'll have it at the 36. Down by a touchdown. They have plenty of time. 4:13 left on the clock. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. We said earlier the Jets next week, they play at the Chargers. And the Bills will be at the Ravens next week. 5 receivers wide, empty backfield for Manning on first down. Manning drops back, throws deep downfield, and it's caught by Welsh. Touchdown, Buffalo. 64 yards to Adam Welsh. Somehow he was triple covered. He got behind them and hauls it in for the touchdown. And just like that, the Bills can tie it up again. 64 yards to Adam Welsh, the 6th-year receiver out of Ohio State. That didn't take long. And now Terry Vanders will come on to tie it up for the Bills. Boy, what a football game this has turned out to be. Still 4:05 left. The crowd got quiet here at MetLife Stadium. Vanders for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 20. 4:05 remaining. Still plenty of time for the Jets. Both teams have 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. This game is not over yet by any stretch of the imagination. The game kind of started off slow as a defensive struggle, but now it's like 2 heavyweight fighters late in the match trading blows, if I can make that analogy. So Vanders will kick off for the Bills. We're tied at 20. There's the kick. Fielded by Lambos in the end zone. He'll down it. It'll be a touchback. The Jets will have it at the 25-yard line. I would be remiss if I didn't point it out once again that every time I have a Buffalo at the New York Jet game, it reminds me my very first sim season game back in sim season 1 in week 1 was Buffalo at the Jets. And the Bills won that game 31-21. All the way back in the year 2000. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Mallon hands off to Lambos. A big game by Lambos. Into the secondary. A flag is down. He's off to the races. And This one's coming back. This one is coming back. Holding on the Jets. Bryce Hall. That negates a nice game. Oh my gosh. Penalties will kill you. Some might say offsides or holding is only a 10-yard penalty. No. That ends up being like a 70-yard penalty. 1st and 20 back at the 15-yard line. Allen draws back. Throws outside. It's caught by Bryan, but another flag is down. I think he was out of bounds. Let's check this one out.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness.
Oh, unnecessary roughness on the Bills. Automatic first down. Mark Whitlock, the third-year defensive back out of LSU.
Automatic first down.
Well, that moves the ball all the way out to the 38-yard line. First down, Jets. 3:51 remaining. In regulation, we're tied at 20. So the Bills follow up the Jet penalty with one of their own. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Jets at their own 38. Jets come out, 4 receivers set wide. Mallett, does not hand off. Throws downfield, is caught by Simmons all the way out to the 50-yard line. A 12-yard gain. First down, Jets. John Henderson, the linebacker, makes the tackle. This rookie, Simmons, he's a good one, the rookie out of LSU. He's having a great game. He's having a great season so far in his rookie year. 3.5 minutes left in regulation. 1st and 10 for the Jets from the 50-yard line. Mallon, play action, throws downfield. Bryan this time. Joshua Bryan down to the 25-yard line. A 25-yard gain. First down, Jets. The 5th-year receiver out of Hawaii, Joshua Bryan. On the tackle, Michael Miller, number 36, for the Bills. But it's a Jet first down. The Jets are in field goal range. Clock is running, 3 minutes and counting. 2-minute warning coming up soon. Jets come out in the offset eye. Mallett hands off to Lambos. And Lambos gets a yard out to the 24-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. McAllister on the tackle. Brian McAllister for Buffalo. 2:35 and counting. Probably have one more play before the 2-minute warning. Jets come out in the I formation. Mallett hands off to Lambos around the outside. Lambos across the 20 to the 17-yard line. And that's a gain of 7 yards. It'll be 3rd and 2. And that will probably take us to the 2-minute warning. And it will. We're tied at 20 here at Chapman Sports. Welcome back to MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. The final 2 minutes of this one. The Jets and the Bills tied at 20. This one going down to the wire. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Jets at the Buffalo 17-yard line. Been a great game. It really has. Jets come out in the I formation. Mallett, play action, throws, gets it off to Hines, down to the 6-yard line. Bo Hines, the rookie tight end out of Rutgers. An 11-yard gain, first down, Jets. It'll be 1st and goal. Bo Hines, his first catch of the day. Reminds me of Bo Jackson, and nobody catches Bo. First and goal from the 6-yard line. Jets trying to punch it in again. 339. Mallett to Lambos up the middle, and Lambos is in for the touchdown. No, he's not. He's down at the 1. He got a bad spot if he's not in. It looked to me like he got in. If I'm the Jets, I'm reviewing that. They should review it upstairs. We're inside the 2 minutes. I mean, it looked to me like he got in. They say a 5-yard gain would be second and goal at the 1. How is that not a touchdown? Somebody explain that to me. Explain it. Well, no review. Second and goal from about the half-yard line. Jets in the I formation.
Here we go. 319.
Mallett to Bailey. Touchdown. Jets. A 1-yard touchdown run by Cordell Bailey. And the Jets retake the lead 26-20 with the extra point coming. This game, like I said, just going back and forth. And Cordell Bailey with the touchdown. In fact, Bailey goes in untouched. And now Eligio Tolentino will come on for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. Jets lead it by 7 once again, 27-20. But Buffalo still has a minute 23 and 2 timeouts. The Bills still have time. So this one is still far from over. Just a great game. Glad that you're all here at Jammin' Sports this evening. I appreciate the support. We'll be back tomorrow night, 10:30 Eastern. It'll be the Colts and the Steelers. Just one game tomorrow night, 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central, 7 o'clock, or 7:30 on the West Coast. There's the kick. Fielded by Taylor at the 5, over the 20, 25, 30. Matt Taylor, nice return, out to the 34-yard line. A minute 19 remaining. Buffalo now in 4-down territory. They need a touchdown. Down 27-20. Can Daniel Manning lead the Bills downfield and force overtime? We shall see. We shall. On 1st and 10. 4 receivers set wide. Manning in the shotgun. Manning draws back. Looking. Steps up. Still looking. And he gets sacked. Well, they say he got the pass off. It'll be 2nd and 10. They say his arm was going forward. The tuck rule. I don't know. Something like that. A minute 13 remaining. 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Manning in the shotgun. Manning drops back. Manning steps up. Looks downfield. Looking. Still looking. He's going to take off. And Manning, he's got the first down out to the 47-yard line. That was a gain of 13 yards. Bills in the hurry up. They got to get the receivers back. Under a minute left. They still have 2 timeouts. Manning in the shotgun from the 47. Manning drops back. Looks. Throws outside to Cook. And Cook is out of bounds at the 48-yard line. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. Todd Presley on the tackle, number 40. 43 seconds left. The Jets up 27-20. Buffalo trying to get a touchdown to tie it up. Buffalo trying to avoid going 0-3 after starting 2-0. The Bills are on a 2-game losing streak. The Bills started off strong, 2-0, but they played weak opponents. Second and 10 from the 48-yard line.
Here we go.
Manning in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide. Manning back. Throws downfield. It's nearly picked off by Presley. He knocks it away. Incomplete. Should have caught that one. It'll be third and 10. The intended receiver was Dave Franklin. Oh, Presley had it off his fingertips. 40 seconds left. Third and 10 for the Bills at their own 48. Buffalo still has 2 timeouts. 4 receivers set wide. Manning in the gun. Manning back throws to Welsh. And Adam Welsh down to the 38. He stays in bounds. That's a gain of 10 yards. First and 10. They don't take a timeout. 26 seconds. Manning back. Manning throws to Stewart. And Stewart all the way down to the 22. A 16-yard gain. And now Buffalo finally takes a timeout. Tommy Stewart, the second-year tight end out of Vanderbilt, made the catch. Second and 2 for the Bills at the Jet 22-yard line. 20 seconds left. The Bills have one more timeout. Are we going to have overtime? Or will the Jets hang on? You got to give Buffalo a lot of credit. They played the Jets tough today. This game is not over yet. First and 10 at the 22-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Manning in the shotgun. Manning drops back. Manning looking, throws underneath to Scott. Down to the 12-yard line. The Bills take a timeout, a gain of 9. It'll be second and 1. The Bills are out of timeouts. 15 seconds left. And you have it at the Jet 12-yard line. You have to throw to the end zone now. You can't throw underneath because you don't have any timeouts. Time is going to run out if you throw underneath. They have to throw to the end zone. That makes it easier for the Jets to defend this now. They can back up their defenders and guard the end zone. Here we go. Second and 1. 15 seconds left. 3 receivers to the far side. Manning in the shotgun. Manning drops back. Throws underneath to Scott. They throw underneath. Down to the 7-yard line. 6 seconds. Will they have time? 4 seconds. 3 seconds. First to go for the 7. They get the play off. Manning, last play of the game. Manning throws to Welsh. And he gets nailed at the 5-yard line. The Jets hold on to win. Your final score, Jets 27, the Bills 20. The Jets go to 4-1, and the Bills fall to 2-3. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow night, 10:30 Eastern. Good night. Be good. Alrighty.